If you are hearing more fireworks out on the streets, you're not alone. Some residents of both the city of Rochester and Monroe County are complaining about fireworks getting set off all hours of the night in this entire region. And Christian Garzone is following the story tonight. He is reporting live tonight in the Beechwood neighborhood of Rochester. Christian, any whizzing or popping out there tonight?
Maureen, I've heard at least a dozen loud booms since I've been here off in the distance and just in various places. You know, I live out in Webster, and I knew this was a problem out there. It wasn't until I saw County Legislator Rachel Barnhart's tweets that I realized this is kind of a regional problem right now. A lot of communities are hearing all these booms and fireworks going off at odd hours into the night. Rachel Barnhart lives here in Beechwood, and she wanted to remind all about the damaging and disruptive effects of fireworks. This was the scene at a home last July on Parcells Avenue in the city. The cause of this house fire? Well, thought to be fireworks. County Legislator Rachel Barnhart says this was in her Beechwood neighborhood, and this year it seems people are hearing more fireworks than usual on the streets.
Sometimes every day, 7 days a week, between the hours of 5 p.m. and 4 a.m.
Barnhart says her neighbors have been letting her know it's a real quality of life issue.
Text messages, Facebook messages, Twitter messages. They've been stopping me while I walk the dog.
They sound like cannon fire.
William Mills lives in the Beechwood community, and he says he can't figure out why there's such a spike in bangs and blow-ups.
It's annoying, especially when you're laying in bed.
Lieutenant Ryan Fleming with the Rochester Fire Department says under no circumstances should illegal fireworks be used. If you're out on the streets lighting any kind of fireworks off, you better keep safety in mind.
Remember that these things explode. They can cause physical harm.
Police in the region say there is an uptick in calls on fireworks. The Rochester Police Department says people across the U.S. are severely injured by them every year, and if anyone hears them in Rochester, call 911. But Barnhart says calling 911 just isn't enough.
We're going to need a multi-pronged approach that involves education. Ultimately, we've got people who need to understand that this is a dangerous activity, and it's not a very neighborly activity.
Now, no one has a real solid answer as to why all these fireworks are going off. There are some interesting theories on our Facebook comment thread with this article. I'm not going to repeat them here. But Barnhart also wants to remind those setting off fireworks they are disruptive to pets, also to veterans with PTSD. They also can be affected by the loud explosions. So certainly something to consider. From Beechwood, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam Marine, back to you in the studio.
All right, Christian, and thank you for not reading those Facebook comments. There are a lot of do's and don'ts when it comes to firework regulation in New York, and you'd want to see that. We have that included in this story at rochesterfirst.com.